Hello, my name is Giga-Nate. This is my self-improvement channel. I made this channel for young men who are wanting to start self-improvement or perhaps already on their self-improvement journey. As someone who is still on self-improvement, wanting to give a few helpful tips. And today I'm going to be going over the 7 helpful things that self-improvement has taught me and can teach you as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Some like Mr. Clean, flaming like some kerosene, fresher than some Listerine, looking like a stream.
Okay, so number 7. Self-improvement helps you rediscover a passion that you once had. So think about something that you love doing. It could be anywhere from reading to writing to exercise. Well, my biggest thing was writing. I would remember being on my parents' computer and having like 300 documents, and some of the stories could be like 15 pages, and then other stories would just be like a couple sentences, but I just loved writing. As I slipped into laziness and comfort and instant gratification, I started writing less and less. So instead of writing every day, which would be like a sentence or two or a page or just depending on how I felt, instead of writing every single day, I did it once a week. And then if I wasn't doing it once a week, I was doing it once every 2 weeks. And if I wasn't doing it once every 2 weeks, it slowly progressed into the point where maybe once a month I would pick up the pencil and write or go on my computer and type something up, but I wasn't really putting any effort. I was just like, I'm kind of bored, I want to kill some time right now. And I started getting these pessimistic ideas where I started thinking, I'm not ever going to be a great author or anything, so what's the point? Everything, the typical saying, everything that could be written has been written. So this is where self-improvement comes into play. Self-improvement ignites the fire in you that makes you want to do these things again. So exercising. Many of you love exercising. Well, when you were lazy, you would probably only exercise at all. Maybe you wouldn't even exercise at all. Maybe if you were into exercise, you don't exercise at all anymore. But through self-improvement and through confidence and building your mental strength and your mental stability, you're now more willing to work out 3, 4, 5 times a week now. Maybe you're on that push-pull legs routine. Self-improvement is not going to turn you into a superhero or anything. Self-improvement is not going to make you go from a struggling writer to Mark Twain overnight, but it gets you on the right path to start becoming better in that passion, putting more effort into it to the point where maybe you even do want to pursue it as a career. So think about this next time about some passion that you have, whether it be music. Maybe you like making music videos. Maybe you do like writing. Maybe you like reading, and you were reading maybe a page a day of that, but now you can read 5 chapters of one book now. Let self-improvement guide you towards that passion of yours. Okay, number 6, you're no longer as addicted to drama/meaningless content. Especially with a million different spheres on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, there's a million different rabbit holes to fall down of meaningless drama that doesn't matter, but it makes you stay on the app more. And this does very little for you. What does this do at the most? You stay entertained for 30 minutes to an hour. Cool. You could have meditated, you could have gone to the gym, you could have meal prepped, you could have worked on work for school. You could have all these things, but instead you're just learning about how this guy cheated on this TikToker, or how this content house is breaking up, or Jake Paul said this that's ticking everybody off, or how this celebrity is getting canceled because of this. It doesn't matter to you. It doesn't affect you. So why are you caring about it so much? This is where self-improvement comes into play, because once you already have your schedule filled up of all these sort of things, when you have it filled up with journaling and going to the gym and meditating, you don't have time to be spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on this meaningless content that doesn't matter to you at all. It takes your attention away from that, because I remember even watching videos like this where I didn't even care about the drama. It was on my phone, it was on YouTube, the thumbnail had like a hot girl or something, so immediately I was like, what's this, what's this, what's this, what's this? I need to know what it is. As you start self-improvement and take it more and more seriously, you realize social media is, and you look at its true form, and therefore you start to distance yourself away from it. I remember the first apps I deleted was Twitter, which I never used, and Snapchat, because they were meaningless apps. Hopefully through self-improvement, you'll see content like this become slowly less appealing, and hopefully you'll get to a point where you no longer even watch this content. Okay, and number 5, going right off of number 6, you realize how much time you've wasted off of these bad habits. You finally got into NoFap, you finally started meditating, you finally started going to the gym. You used to remember how much time you would spend the time going to the gym for 3 hours as just playing video games. And not even playing this video game, this video game, this video game, just playing Call of Duty and just playing 10 matches within that time. And after you have quit these things and you've gotten onto those daily habits, you realize you get more time to do the things you want, like talking to girls, going to the gym, working on yourself, maybe even starting up a business or working on your own career. This is not one that I'm gonna go into too much detail about, but you feel a sort of relief from it, that you have all this new energy and time off of self-improvement. Okay, number 4 is personal hygiene is a big step. Okay, let me ask you this. When was the last time you showered? I showered last night. Most guys said, oh, I showered 3 nights ago, 4 nights ago. Oh, I haven't taken a shower for a couple of days. That is disgusting. Let me ask you about deodorant, okay? When do you put on deodorant? Some guys will say, I put it on right before I go to the gym, which is good. You're staying courteous of the other people around you. But what about the other 21 to 22 hours a day? Are you doing like what I do? Wake up in the morning, put on deodorant. Before the gym, put on deodorant. After the gym, put on deodorant. If I'm about to go hang out with friends, put on deodorant. All these little things show that you do care about how others perceive you and that you're willing to put in that effort. Now, you don't need to have some $1,000 care routine. You don't need to go on these influencers' videos and try to find this cologne that's gonna make you smell amazing, or this concealer that's gonna make your face look fantastic. But it is one of the first things that people are going to notice about you as soon as they meet you. It's one of the ways that you create a first impression. So why not start off that first impression by doing something very simple? It's surprising to me that so many men still struggle with this. You know, you'll see those memes of the guys who hardly shower, who don't take care of their personal hygiene, but then after they get a girlfriend, somehow they all of a sudden they have great skin, their hair looks a lot more healthy, they themselves look a lot more healthy. This is in general something that I think women are a lot better at doing than men do. Ever go into a woman's restroom and see that there's like 20 different things for the face, for the body, for the hair, and that guys are just using the little 3-in-1? I mean, no doubt, I've done that too. So start simple with deodorant. If you have one right now, get it. If it's in your gym bag, if it's in your bathroom, if it's in your drawer right now, go get it, put it on right now. And for the 2 people that actually put on deodorant right now, props to you. Okay, number 3, and this is something that everyone's talking about, especially with it being November, but this is something that I may get a little bit of crap for online. NoFap does not make you a superhero, but it does give you superpowers. Now, what do I mean by this? Superpowers, I mean your energy. Okay, of course you're gonna have more energy all the time from not scrolling on your phone looking at Instagram booty models and the hub and X videos, and I know some of you degenerates out there are watching hentai haven. Get off of that too. When you're actually retaining your seed, you're retaining that energy to go out and do stuff. You're retaining that energy to go out and do something productive. I think it was Ice Cold JT that actually said it best, that sexual energy is perhaps the most strong energy. We've all seen those memes about the guy that's running through the snow or running halfway across the world or something around those lines in order to go meet up with a girl. That goes the same for your sexual energy. I want you to imagine taking that energy that you have from retaining, taking that energy that you have, retaining it and putting it into something productive and actually going forward and improving yourself. Okay, number 2, and probably the most controversial that I'm going to say here, but your looks do matter, especially in today's day and age. No, what matters is what's on the inside. It's your personality. Okay, granted, your personality does do things, but so does your appearance. If you smell bad, your hair is patchy, if you got a weird patchy beard, if you're not taking care of your face or anything like that, your personality is not going to take you anywhere unless you're one of these top 0.00001% of guys that just has killer game. So, besides personal hygiene and actually getting your physique up, another thing to do is upgrade your style. I'm not saying you need to go out and buy thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of fancy clothes, of Gucci and Supreme. To be honest, low value men do this. You ever realize the guy that's really skinny or really big is always worried about having a new pair of Jordans or Supreme or Gucci or Louis Vuitton or Chanel or whatever brand else this is, I guarantee you, with a good physique and good hygiene, your clothes are going to be the last thing that people notice. As long as they're clean, keep it simple and keep it minimal. Number one, and the most important thing to remember during self-improvement, is that your mental health is the key to your success. Why can't you get onto self-improvement right now? Why do you keep failing at it? You tried to go to the gym and you did it for a week. You went every single day and you were proud of yourself, and then you stopped. You were really great on your diet. You started eating healthy, you started cutting out all the sugar, you started eating chicken, and you started noticing an improvement on your energy levels, and then you stopped. On Monday, you did great on everything, and by Saturday, you were back to the same old habits. This is because of your mental health. You are not in the right mindset. Because you're not in the right mindset, you're not going to be willing to put in the hard work. You need to keep working on your mental health by meditating, by journaling, by getting outside, not spending 12 hours a day on your computer or on your phone, scrolling on Instagram, to the hub every 5 seconds. For all you know, the key to your success can literally start with just one push-up. If you made it to the end of the video, that means you're willing to take self-improvement seriously, and I'm glad for you. Maybe you're already on self-improvement and you were just watching this video for a few helpful extra tips. I am nowhere on the level of these guys, but you're taking steps in the right direction, and you are doing great for clicking on this video because it shows that at the very least, you want to improve. Whether this is day 1 of your journey, day 365, or you've already been on self-improvement for 10 years, this channel is here to help you. Scroll down right now, like, and subscribe, and don't let yesterday's struggles impact today's positive emotions.
I'm handsome like Mr. Clean, flaming like some kerosene, fresher than some Listerine, looking like a string bean.